When we talk about educational videos, it is very common requirement to shoot various clips or photos, put them together and do a voiceover on it. You can also do this voiceover if you want to translate your video in different languages. So how to do that? Camtasia Studio is a very good editor that is especially made for teachers. In Camtasia Studio, there is a feature which is known as audio narration or voice narration. You can use this feature to give voiceover to your already recorded videos or to photos in order to create an awesome slideshow. In this video, I am going to show you that option, and after watching this video, you will be able to use voice narration feature in Camtasia Studio. So why wait? Let's start. So when you are in Camtasia Studio and you want to do the audio narration or voiceover to a video, the first thing you need a video on which you will do the voiceover. I already have a video with me. I have imported that video in Camtasia Studio and I will bring it to this track. Then I will zoom so that it's like this. Now I can start voice narration. Obviously, you need to practice before you start voice narration. In order to start voice narration, there is this option, voice narration. If you are not able to see it, so maybe your Camtasia is set like this. In that case, you can click on more and go to voice narration. So I'll click on voice narration. When I click on voice narration, I can see this small toolbar. It has very small options. This is to select a proper microphone that I want to use. So I already have a microphone, one microphone selected. You can have multiple microphones based on the high quality microphone. You can select one of these. Then this option allow me to set the level. What is level? As you can see, when I am speaking, this level is moving. This is moving. You need to set the level of this bar. This is basically my voice. What happens many of times when you speak, you may reach to the end of this bar. When you reach to the end of this bar, the bar turn to red. So let's move this label to the end, and now you will notice that very often this bar will start touching this red zone, and this is not acceptable because whenever it is touching the red zone or end of this bar, this means there is some quality loss and we don't want that. This is why this auto leveling help you to set the correct auto based on your voiceover. But I will not do that. I will set it manually somewhere here because later anytime I can amplify the voice. Then there is this option to mute timeline during recording. So for example, right now if I play this video, it will also play the audio which is there in this video. If I don't want that, I will click on mute timeline. This way my speakers will be silent and I will be able to do the voiceover without any problem. This text box allow you to type your scripts. You can type your script here so that you don't make any mistake, and during the voiceover, script is in front of you. I don't need the script because this video already have a lot of text. And when you are satisfied with your settings, you can click on start voice recording. Before starting voice recording, I will mute this audio. So you can mute any video by simply selecting this option after selecting the element and then take this to down. So now the volume level of this video is 0%. This means there is no volume at all. Now I can start voice recording. Let's click here. And as soon as I'll click here, you will see that this particular option will change into stop and cancel, and it will also start showing how much time I have done the recording, and this head will start moving, and where that head is, the audio will be recording for that particular time also only. So let's click on this start voice recording. Now as you can see, it is converted to stop and cancel. By clicking on this cancel option, I can cancel this voiceover, and by clicking on this stop option, I have to save this voiceover. So I'll first cancel because obviously this is not the voiceover for this video. I'll cancel it. When I cancel, it is asking me if I want to restart the voiceover, I want to delete this particular recording, or I want to save it. I'll say delete. Then I can start voiceover again by clicking on start voice recording. So I'll click on start voice recording now, and this time I will not talk about the options of Camtasia Studio. I will simply do my voiceover. So let's click on start voice recording. This is unit 10 of NCERT class 1, and we will listen a story, The Tailor and His Friend. कालू द टेलर हैड अ शॉप नियर द रिवर. कालू एक टेलर है और उसकी दुकान नदी के पास है. ही मेड कलरफुल पैंट्स. Now, when you finished your voiceover, you can click on this stop. As soon as you click on this stop, you will be asked to save this file. So you can give it a proper name and then save this file. As soon as you save it, you will see a new voiceover appears in a new track. So this track is for the video and this is for the audio. Now you have done the voice narration. Now you can go to media. Now you can listen to it and check if your work is correct or not by simply clicking on this play button. This is unit 10 of NCERT class 1, and we will listen a story, The Tailor and His Friend. मजाक सूझा. He came down to the river. अप्पू नदी के पास आया. You can also cut the audio. For example, there is this unwanted portion. From here onward, there is this unwanted portion. You can listen to it. Now, when you finished your, see, this is unwanted portion. I don't want to keep it. So what I'll do, I will move this end like this. Now, the audio is perfect, but still if you feel the need to delete some of portion of the audio, then what you can do, you can select this audio layer, then click on this split option by reaching to the proper place in the timeline with the help of this head. Then you can click on this split. Then you can reach to the point from till where you want to delete this. I will again select it and click on this split. Then I will select this portion and then you can simply delete it like this. So this is how you can remove unwanted portion from your audio. You can also move your audio based on your requirement. If you have made any mistake, you can undo it also. So I'll undo it by pressing Ctrl Z like this. Okay. Now there are some options to improve the audio quality. For that you have to select this audio effects. Here first thing you can do is remove the noise from the audio. So by dragging this effect to the audio track, you will be able to apply this effect, and here the effect options will be visible. What is the sensitivity and amount? You can set the sensitivity and amount until you are satisfied with the audio quality. If you want to remove any effect, simply click on this close button after selecting the track. See. Similarly, you can do the voice leveling also. Let me tell you what is voice leveling. So for example, in this track you can see, as you can see in the wave, the volume of the voice sometimes was very low and sometimes was very high. If you want to keep it consistent, you can move this volume leveling like the same way by dragging and dropping. Then you can set the volume leveling options also, like what is the variation, medium, high, low. So low is much better. Although you have to listen and then decide which setting is correct. So this is the setting for volume leveling. Once you are satisfied with the audio, you can produce this video, and then your video will have this new voiceover also. So this is how you use audio narration or voice narration feature in Camtasia Studio. With the help of this feature, I believe now you will be able to do voiceover to your recorded videos or you can translate your videos into different languages. I told you how to edit the audio if you make a mistake. I also tell you how to synchronize the audio in one of my videos. So if you watch this video with that video, then it will make more sense and it will be more useful to you in order to synchronize your audio and record quality audio with your video. So please share this video with your fellow instructors so that they can also utilize this method and can translate their video into multiple languages or do a voiceover to their videos. I'll see you in my next video. Namaste.